adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. Boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. Getting crazy here on a Sunday morning here in the Midwest. Gonna be a scorcher today. We got a huge show. We still got another segment left, but Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, the revenge tour just rolls on. They get rid of LSU. We'll go ahead and break that down for you. Make sure you check out that segment. Marky Mark and the Dummy Bunch, Kentucky, you got to make some decisions, baby. Y'all looking shaky, baby. Y'all paying Marky Mark and the Dummy Bunch a lot of money to fail, and that's got to turn around. Then we talked about the Friday night classic double overtime thriller, Virginia Tech. They dethroned Florida State. That was an entertaining game. L1C4 for life. Louisville, they hang on against Pitt. I thought that was more about Brian Brom and them cracking the defensive code that Pitt put out there more than Miller Moss. I still don't believe in Miller Moss. And had Pitt's game plan, if that was the game plan of Miami, I don't think Louisville wins that game. However, get in the comments, let me know what you think. Respect my gangster. Illinois, they beat up and punk out USC on the road. They take Rob Ryan and his scary-ass defense and DeAnton Lynn and pretty much have a solid win at home, kicking it right through the uprights. Make sure you check that segment out. Then last night's double overtime classic between the Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions in Happy Valley, the whiteout game. We covered that. Some guys might just have other guys' numbers. Maybe that's the case between Lannon and Franklin. I mean, it's what it's looking like. However, we're gonna go ahead and get us to our next one. This was bad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This was bad. This was people getting their feelings hurt for free. So we'll get into this more when we get back from a quick 20. It's your boy Big Bird. Give me a rap album. It's your boy Big Bird coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. Y'all know what it is. We pumping another rap album this month. Ice Cube, Man Up, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is What You Gonna Do About It, Freedom. That's deep. Freedom is deep. Guess what? Before hip hop, that was real too. Respect My Space, and that's Salt and Pepper. Man Up by Ice Cube, in stores now. Shout out to Ice Cube doing this thing. Make sure y'all go ahead and check him out. Yay, West Side. Notre Dame, they beat the brakes off the Arkansas Razorbacks. This was hard to watch. This was embarrassing. This was a beating in every sense of the word. The Razorbacks, they got 40 points. It was just bad, bro. It was just bad. Again, I gotta cover this because I gotta go ahead and get it out. But they got a 40-piece McNugget at home. Yeah, it was 42-13 at the half. The fans started leaving early in the droves, and the prostitutes at ESPN/ABC they hired to spin the SEC narratives. They were talking about chicken wings, funnel cakes, sororities. I kid you not. That was a thing. In real time, they were talking about chicken wings, funnel cakes, and sorority. It was hard to even spin anything positive in favor of the SEC watching this game. And good thing for the people who follow me and subscribe to this channel, good thing for you, I'm not a whore. The Irish on 641 yards of offense on the Arkansas Razorbacks, and that SEC defense, 431 yards through the air. What, 400? Wait a minute, that's got to be a typo. 431 yards in the air? What? In regulation? Damn. In my Chris Tucker and Ice Cube Friday voice. Damn. 210 rushing? There's no damn way. You do realize in one game, the Fighting Irish have more rushing yards than the Arizona Cardinals through 4 weeks in the NFL. I can't make this up. We do our research. My God, more of the cookage. The Petrino scam is over. This whole Bobby Petrino thing, he's been eating on Lamar Jackson's name way too long. He still should be sending Lamar royalty checks because they try to equate him with having this awakening of offense, and he has not proven that he's worth his weight in salt. Trust me. He posted a pathetic 356 yards of total offense, 207 through the air, and 158 on the ground, which boils down to about 5.5 yards of play. Now, I'm sorry. 16 first downs, 7 of 15 on third down conversion, which is sorry as hell because Notre Dame never came off the field. Notre Dame never came off that field. In the great words of Nino Brown, sit y'all $5 ass down before I make change. Taylor Green, he continued to stink up the field, 17 of 32 for 207 yards, no scores, and a pick. He ran for his life 8 times. No yards and no score. He ran for his life 8 times for 80 yards and no scores. At this point, he should press charges against Marcus Freeman and them boys for coming down there and doing them dirty in Lafayette. I repeat, you can't beat a dog like this and get away with it. There is no way that you can get felony assault on Notre Dame Fighting Irish football team for coming down there and giving you all the dust up. Mike Washington, again, this guy should be right after Taylor Green and fouling charges. And Sam Pittman, if you made him play through these games for 15 grabs and 63 yards, what's your excuse? This could be the end of Sam. I mean, it was one thing you lost to Memphis, which was a great game. I don't, like I said, take nothing from you on that one. But this was bad. This was bad. If there was ever a coach in the SEC who was on the hot seat besides Hugh Freeze, it's got to be Sam Pittman because that was just atrocious. And if you fire him, who do you get? I know you don't want Bobby Petrino because Petrino's not going to do anything but further complicate the madness and the menagerie of awful football that exists in Arkansas. However, if you're a fan, Notre Dame or Arkansas, get in the comments. Love to hear from you. It's Vern. Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know, did we get it right? What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back. We'll be back. Top of the hour. This is your boy Big Vern at App Stupid.